Welcome to our video.
Hi everyone, how was your day? I hope you're all doing well. So in this opportunity, we would like to explain to you about gerund and to infinitive. And if you want to learn more about gerund and to infinitive, just keep on watching on our video. And focus on our video, okay? So just let's get started. Alright, before we move to the material deeply, let us introduce ourselves. So we are from group 4 that the members are Muhammad Fatur Rahman and I'm Yasmin Agadia, Widya Winda Prastika, Nuraska Wildakonita, and also Ulia Sari. Now we want to tell you about the table of content of our material. So the table of content of our material are: number 1 is the definition of gerund and to infinitive. Number 2 is how to use gerund and to infinitive. Number 3 is read aloud the paragraph. And then number 4, break down the sentences. So without further ado, let's get started. First, before we learn deeply about gerund, we have to know what is gerund or what is the definition of gerund. So gerund is a verb that uses ing in the sentence. It looks like a continuous tense but is used differently in the sentence. So gerund have a function as a noun in the sentence. For example, we can see two sentences in here. The first sentence is eating in class is not allowed. So this is a gerund because eating in here have a function as a noun. We can see the meaning of these sentences. Eating in class is not allowed. Makan di kelas tidak diperbolehkan. So the word eating in here is a noun. So it means this sentence contained with gerund. And we move to another sentence. Number 2, he was eating in class. It's past continuous tense. Why can I say like that? Because eating in here have a function as a verb. The meaning of this sentence is dia telah makan di kelas. So it's describe an action. It means this sentence is not a gerund, but this sentence is a past continuous. The second thing that we have to know is about when can we use a gerund. So the gerund as a verbal noun. For example, we have two sentences in here. The first sentence is smoking in public areas should be banned. So smoking in here is a gerund. And also we can see the second sentence in here. He quit smoking cigars when he was 25. Smoking in here is also a gerund. So gerund as a verbal noun. Okay everyone, now we move to the next explanation is about to infinitive. So we have to know first what is to infinitive or the definition of to infinitive. So the verb itself preceded by to, it called to infinitive, and the verb itself without to, it called infinitive. For example, we can see two sentences in here. The first sentence, to be honest, I love learning mathematics. To be in here is to infinitive. While the second sentence, I would rather help my mother. The word help in here without the word to, so it called just infinitive, not to infinitive. So we can remember that to infinitive is the word to plus verb 1. The next things that we have to know is about when can we use to infinitive. So after certain verbs, we use to infinitive. It's like to appear, to arrange, to bother, to choose, to decide, to fail, to hope, to learn, to manage, to offer, to plan, to refuse, to send, to tend, to volunteer, to wish. And also we can use to infinitive after adjectives. For example, we have two sentences in here. It was difficult to see through the fog. Difficult in here is an adjective, and after adjectives, we can see that there is a to infinitive, to see. And also the second sentence, she is happy to help us. Happy in here is adjectives, and after the adjectives, we can find that there is a to infinitive, to help. And also we can use to infinitive after modals. For example, like can, could, will, would, shall, might, must, and should.
Dear old friend, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I miss you and I miss our childhood in elementary school. By the way, do you still remember the first time we went home from school together? When we go home together, we hold hands and pray that I love being your friend and we hope that a good person come to give us both a ride. We are afraid because there's lonely road. There is a little forest that we have to go through. And we are afraid of monkey crossing the little forest road. You and I were afraid of monkey when we are still in elementary school. Yeah, it was in the past. And now we haven't met each other in a long time after you and I continue our study at university. To enter the university is our dream because when we are in childhood we have a dream being a teacher. Now you and I are students at the university, just different universities. And one day when we meet, I want to take you on a bicycle together like when we are children. Cycling on a rainy day was so much fun. I also miss when we swim, play game, and spend our time together when we are in childhood. I want to do many things together with you like what we do before. Oh my god, I really miss our childhood. And I want to swim together with you, my best friend. Swimming is a good exercise for us. And when we are children, we used to play game until my mom scolded me for forgetting my homework. It was bad experience, but no problem, because I know that it was only natural because we are not adult yet in our childhood. So, when will you come to play with me again, my best friend?
Friend, there are so many things I want to tell you. Stories about my campus in Tanjung Pinang. Do you remember that we have planned to continue our study at our dream campus? Since graduating high school, then my father taught me to choose which college I want to continue my studies at. But at that time, I was really confused. Then my father suggested choosing Umrah because it was not too far from my hometown. I really don't know anything about Umrah. With various explanations, my father persuaded me to enter the Umrah campus. Then I started to think about it. Long story short, I decided to agree because I thought I had no other choice. When college first started, I felt very shy. There's a lot I don't know there. However, over time, I tried to get to know them one by one. At Umrah, I decided to choose major in English education. Yeah, as you know, I'm very happy with English. During college, I got a lot of new knowledge that I had never gotten before. In this major, I always practice speaking in English. Although this is not an easy thing, but I will continue to study English. And I have no plans to take another major. If I continue studying this hard, I'll be better at English.
Did you remember about my birthday date? Actually, my birthday is in the next month. My father offered me to make some birthday party. I want to use a professional photographer for that time. I love photographing the moment because we can repeat the moment. I have some idea. I practice playing piano in my birthday party. Can you come to my birthday party? I need you to play piano together with me in my birthday party. My father asked me to buy the decoration material. I think I need to buy a dress and I want to make a cake for my birthday party. I make a cake by myself. I love cooking a cake and I want to give you a piece of cake. I can't wait for that time.
By the way, next month on 17 January is your birthday, right? I just want to make sure that I still remember about your birthday. First, I want to remind you something. You must stop to drink much of coffee because you said that in the middle of the night you usually cannot sleep. And another thing that I want to say is, how if we go together to another country on your birthday? I love traveling around the world. I need to refresh my mind with a new thing, and I want to prepare some special gift for you because you are my best friend. Did you remember about what we do when we are in 6th grade? We went staycation together. I enjoy playing games with you, and I hope that we can do that thing soon. But before all of that, I want to know, what do you want to do in your birthday? Or you have some birthday wishes? Like you want to go to some places? How about we go to Salon first before we celebrate your birthday? Have you ever considered changing your hairstyle, and after that we have to search a dress for you. I like shopping to the mall, and I usually go there every week, and I never forget to go to the bookstore. I fancy reading a mystery book. So do you want to spend your birthday time with me? I will wait for that.
Paragraph 9. Making friends means taking them into your heart. I imagine being a part of your journey. I haven't seen my old friend in a long time. I really miss to see him. I hope we will meet next month for your birthday, so we can spend a wonderful time and having fun like we used to make more memories. And I will prepare a present for you because we haven't seen each other for a long time. I can't wait to see you next month.
The last thing that I want to say is don't forget to take care of yourself, and the most important thing is to take care of your healthy so you don't get sick. I hope you read this letter for me. I just finished reading the letter from you yesterday, and I hope one day we can meet again at the usual place. I remember playing with you as a child. I want to ask you about your family in there. I hope we can meet soon.
Alright, I'm Widya. I will explain about paragraph 1 and 2. The sentence that consists of gerund and to infinitive in paragraph 1 and 2. In paragraph 1, the first sentence, I love being your friend. The sentence consists of gerund. The subject of the sentence is I. The main verb of the sentence is love. And the gerund of the sentence is being. Next, the second sentence, we hope that a good person comes to give us both a ride. The sentence consists of to infinitive. The subject of the sentence is we. The main verb of the sentence is come, and to infinitive in the sentence is to give. Next, the third sentence. There is a little forest that we have to go through. The sentence consists of to infinitive. The subject of the sentence is a little forest, and main verb in the sentence is have, and to infinitive in the sentence to go. Next, the fourth sentence, to enter the university is our dream. The sentence consists of to infinitive. To infinitive in the sentence is to enter, and main verb in the sentence is, and the object of the sentence is our dream. Next, number 5. We have a dream of being a teacher. The sentence consists of gerund. The subject of the sentence is we. The main verb of the sentence is have, and the gerund of the sentence is being. And for the object in the sentence is a teacher. Next, in paragraph 2, the first sentence, I want to take you on a bicycle together. The sentence consists of to infinitive. The subject of the sentence is I. The main verb of the sentence is want, and to infinitive in the sentence is to take. Next, the second sentence, I want to do many things together with you. The sentence consists of to infinitive. The subject in the sentence is I. The main verb of the sentence is want, and to infinitive in the sentence is to do. Next, the third sentence, I want to swim together with you, my best friend. The sentence consists of to infinitive. The subject of the sentence is I. The main verb of this sentence is want, and to infinitive in this sentence is to swim. Next, number 4. Swimming is a good exercise for us. This sentence consists of gerund. The gerund in this sentence is swimming. The main verb of this sentence is, and the object of this sentence is us. And next, number 5. My mom scolded me for forgetting my homework. This sentence consists of gerund. The subject in this sentence is my, and the main verb of this sentence is scolded, and gerund of this sentence is forgetting. And number 6. So when will you come to play with me again? This sentence consists of two infinitive. The subject of this sentence is you. The main verb of this sentence is come, and to infinitive in this sentence is to play.
I am Nur Aska Wilakunita. I want to explain about paragraph 3 and paragraph 4. So the first is the paragraph 3. Number 1, the sentence is, so many things I want to tell you. So I in here is the subject, want in here is the main verb, and to tell in here is the to infinitive. Number 2, we have planned to continue our study at our dream campus. So we in here is the subject, plan in here is the main verb, and to continue in here is the to infinitive. And number 3, my father taught me to choose which college I want to continue my studies at. So my father in here is the subject, taught in here is the main verb, and to choose in here is the to infinitive. Number 4, then my father suggests choosing Umrah because it was not too far from my hometown. So my father in here is the subject, suggest in here is the main verb, choosing in here is the gerund. And number 5, with various explanations, my father persuaded me to enter the Umrah campus. So my father in here is the subject, persuaded in here is the main verb, and to enter in here is the to infinitive. Number 6, then I start to think about it. So I in here is the subject, start in here is the main verb, and to think in here is to infinitive. Number 7, long story short, I decided to agree because I had no other choice. So I in here is the subject, decided in here is the main verb, and to agree in here is the to infinitive. The next is paragraph 4. So number 1, the sentence is, I try to get to know them one by one. So I in here is the subject, try in here is the main verb, and to get in here is the to infinitive. Number 2, at Umrah, I decided to choose major in English education. So I in here is the subject, decided in here is the main verb, and to choose in here is the to infinitive. Number 3, I always practice speaking in English. So I in here is the subject, practice in here is the main verb, and the speaking in here is the gerund. And number 4, I will continue to study English. So I in here is the subject, continue in here is the main verb, to study in here is the to infinitive. Number 5, and I have no plans to take another major. I in here is the subject, plans in here is the main verb, and to take in here is the to infinitive. And the last one is, if I continue studying this hard, I'll be better at English. So I in here is the subject, continue in here is the main verb, and studying in here is the gerund.
The first sentence is, my father offered me to make some birthday party. My father is subject, offer is main verb, to make is infinitive. The second example is, I want to use professional photographer for that time. I is subject, want is main verb, to use is infinitive. Okay, the next example is, I love photographing the moment. I is subject, love is main verb, and photographing is gerund. The fourth example is, I practice playing piano in my birthday party. I is subject, practice is main verb and playing is gerund. And the last example is, I need you to play piano together with me in my birthday party. I is subject, need is main verb, and to play is infinitive. Okay, next I will explain the sentence from paragraph 6. The first sentence is, my father asked me to buy the decoration material. My father is subject, ask is main verb, and to buy is infinitive. The second example is, I think I need to buy a dress. I is subject, need is main verb, and to buy is infinitive. The third example is, I want to make a cake for my birthday party. I is subject, when is main verb, and to make is infinitive. The next example is, I love cooking a cake. I is subject, love is main verb, and cooking is gerund. And the last example from the sentence is, I want to give you a piece to cake. I is subject, when is main verb, and to give is infinitive.
Alright everyone, I'm Yasmina Gadia and I will continue to explain about paragraph 7 and paragraph 8. So we will start from paragraph 7. There are 7 sentences that contain gerund and to infinitive. So the first sentence is, I just want to make sure that I still remember about your birthday. So I in here is a subject, want in here is a main verb, to make in here is to infinitive. And the second sentence is, I want to remind you something. I in here is subject, want in here is main verb, to remind is to infinitive. And the third sentence is, you must stop to drink much of coffee. You in here is a subject, stop in here is a main verb, to drink in here is to infinitive. And we move to the number 4. I love traveling around the world. I in here is a subject, love in here is a main verb, traveling is a gerund. Alright, we move to number 5. I need to refresh my mind. I in here is a subject, need in here is a main verb, to refresh is to infinitive. Number 6. I want to prepare some special gift. I in here is a subject, want in here is a main verb, and also to prepare is to infinitive. And we move to the last sentence. I enjoy playing games with you. I in here is a subject, enjoy in here is main verb, and then playing games, playing is gerund. So now I will identify the sentence that contain gerund and to infinitive in the paragraph 8. So the first paragraph is, I want to know about something. I in here is a subject, want in here is a main verb, to know in here is to infinitive. Number 2, what do you want to do in your birthday? You in here is a subject, want in here is a main verb, and then to do in here is to infinitive. We move to number 3. Have you ever considered changing your hairstyle? You in here is a subject, considered in here is a main verb, and then changing is a gerund. And number 4, we have to search a dress for you. We in here is a subject, have in here is a main verb, and to search in here is to infinitive. Number 5, I like shopping to the mall. I in here is a subject, like in here is a main verb, shopping in here is gerund. And then we move to number 6. I fancy reading a mystery book. I in here is a subject, fancy in here is a main verb, and reading in here is a gerund. And then the last sentence is, so do you want to spend your birthday time with me? You in here is a subject, want in here is a main verb, and then to spend in here is to infinitive.
The sentence that consists gerund and to infinitive in the paragraph 9. What? I imagine being a part of your journey. The sentence is gerund. I is a subject, imagine is main verb, and being is a gerund. 2. I haven't seen my old friend in a long time. The sentence is gerund. The subject is I. The haven't is main verb. And saying is gerund. Number 3. I really miss to see him. The sentence is to infinitive. The subject is I. Really miss is main verb. And to see is to infinitive. And the 4. So we can spend a wonderful time and having fun like we used to make more memory. The sentence is to infinitive. The subject is we. The main verb is use and to make is to infinitive. And the last one, I can't wait to see you next month. The sentence is to infinitive. I is subject, wait is main verb, and to see is to infinitive.
I'm Muhammad Faturrahman, and I want to continue for explain about gerund and to infinitive from paragraph 10. The first I want to say is don't forget to take care of yourself. The subject is I, main verb is want, and to infinitive is to say. The second is the most important thing is to take care of your health so you don't get sick. The subject is the most important things, main verb is, and to infinitive to take care. So the third is I just finished reading the letter from you yesterday. The subject is I, so main verb finished, gerund is reading. So fourth is I remember playing with you as a child. The subject I, main verb remember, so gerund playing. The last 5 is I want to ask you about your family in there. Subject is I, main verb want, so to infinitive to ask. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
So I think that's all about our video explanation about our paragraph. We are really sorry if we have some mistake, and thank you for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.